They use fear like a weapon to keep you scared long enough. And you defend the very system that's destroying you. But as low-wage worker, I wholeheartedly reject the life that detaining and deporting our neighbor is how I win better pay and better working conditions. ICE has no business being in our communities. Unaccountable mass agents have no place in our communities.
That's right.
CoreCivic has no business operating an ICE detention center here. We won't let billionaires build giant cages in our backyards and take away our rights one by one to serve their unbridled greed. Because that doesn't keep us safe. But you know what keeps us safe? Good union jobs like the kind that could have prevented me from ending up in prison.
All right. That's right.
Quality health care that is accessible to everyone.
Yes.
Stable and clean housing.
Yes.
That's why I'm here, loud, proud, and not in a mask. To be standing with my neighbors who were born here, who have moved here, and all of you here tonight. Because in the labor movement, we have a saying, an injury to one is an injury to all. Together, we are fighting for a country where communities and families can stay together without living in terror, so we are all better off.
All right.
We are fighting for pathways to citizenship, not just for our neighbors who don't currently have one, but a pathway to better citizenship for all of us. We don't have to live paycheck to paycheck and can actually truly live instead of just trying to survive. And you guys, we're winning. They like to make us feel like nothing we do matters. But you guys, they're wrong. We just showed the bigots and billionaires in Kansas City, Missouri, that we won't let them bring ICE terror to our communities. We shut down a new ICE detention center facility by making demands. Ooh, the wind. The wind is angry too. By making demands of platform ventures. And we did it. You guys want to know how we did it? We did it with people power. And here, I'm going to tell you, we will do the same. We are growing our movement every day. Black, white, and brown, native and newcomer, from Missouri to Kansas and beyond, to show them that America belongs to all of us. The people who get up every day and make this country run. Our America is by the people, for the people. The America we are fighting for is an America where the welfare of the people reigns supreme.
All right.
Just like we have been fighting corporate greed and racism at our jobs, we must organize to fight corporate greed and racism in all parts of our society. We need to hold the line for our immigrant neighbors and for all of us until we defeat this dangerous detention facility proposal. Keep ICE out our workplace. Keep ICE out our schools. Keep ICE out our hospitals. Keep ICE out our communities. And once and for all, win a better America for each and every one of us.
All right.
Because as we say, united we stand.
Divided we fall.
I said united we stand.
Divided we fall.
All right.
All right, thank you, Fran. The next person we have speaking is Pastor Tim Gray from First Presbyterian Church right here in Leavenworth, Kansas. Give him a hand.
Good evening, y'all. My name is Pastor Tim Gray. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that right. Good evening, y'all. There you go. I want to start off with something I learned from another pastor on the El Paso Ciudad Juarez border. He said, "Somos inmigrantes. Somos inmigrantes." And he said, "Pastor Tim, I was not born here. I was born down in the southern of Mexico. So the people that we were taking care of, people that were going into Ciudad Juarez, trying to move their way through into El Paso, they were the same. We were the same. We were looking for benefit, we were looking for opportunity, we were looking for safety, we were looking for community. Indeed, we all have come somewhere, have we not?
Yeah.
Maybe we came from another country. Maybe we came from another city. Maybe we moved for economic opportunity. Maybe we moved for safety, for care. We all have moved. And indeed, at the beginning of his life, Jesus began as an immigrant.
All right.
He fled from terror, fled from people who would kill him, fled from people who killed people just like him. And here in Leavenworth, in Kansas City, in Kansas and Missouri, you know this, we are surrounded by people who have been moving. And what do we call those people? We call them neighbors. There's no difference. We call them neighbors. And I believe, I understand, Jesus taught that we are to love our neighbors. And I don't believe that locking up our neighbors is loving our neighbors. Aside from the problems the city has had with holding CoreCivic accountable, which has been a lot of problems. The contract with ICE that is about to come into use is about locking up our neighbors.
That ain't right.
We ask tonight, I ask tonight, that my city commissioners say no.
No.
And tonight, many will speak, and I'm hoping many will hear. And our elected officials will vote. But they too are our neighbors. And so I would ask that you would help them know who we are, what we are about, that we are here in love, by joining me in prayer. Let's pray. Migrating God, who blesses the grieving and lifts the oppressed, we ask for your presence here. We pray you would bring justice for the families who have been harmed, who have been killed, who have been murdered by ICE and by CoreCivic and by our senses of violent superiority. Bring respite, Lord, to the fearful, the scorned, the tired. Walk, Lord, with the migrant across deserts, through jungle, and through mazes of concrete and steel in detention, that none, Lord, that none of us would be left alone. We ask for your guiding hand and your persistent voice for our neighbors working with and working for CoreCivic and for ICE. Work your will in them as you do with us, that you would take our stumbles, our missteps, take what we have meant for evil and use it for good. We lift up the City Commission tonight. that you would inspire these our leaders with your courage, your hope, to make the best decision that they can. Convict us, Lord, by your love, as Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. preached, saying that darkness cannot drive out darkness, that only light can do that. That hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. May your Spirit drive us to love our neighbor.
Amen.
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 If you signed up to testify and you dropped number 14, you signed up to testify. It's over here.
All right, thank you, Pastor Tim. Our next speaker is William Rogers. He was a former CoreCivic guard for 5 years and experienced firsthand how CoreCivic puts profits over people and does not and cannot deserve the permission to open a facility here in Leavenworth.
All right.
Where's Fran at? Where's Fran? Fran, step up here for a minute, please. Hey, I want to say this, Fran. What courage to step up and talk about something that you spent 6 years in for, and it does not define who you are. And so thank you for sharing that, because I know what courage it takes. And so thank you. And I also want to say, my son is 4th generation Union, so thank you guys.
All right. Amen.
I also want to say, first off, I'd like to give my thoughts and prayers to the family of Emmanuel Damas. He was here seeking asylum, and he died, I don't know, last week at a CoreCivic facility in Arizona. And he died because he had a toothache. And I thought, holy cow, a toothache. And all of you may wonder, well, I had a detainee that had went to the clinic at our place on the dental, and he came up to me and he said, Rogers, I don't feel good. And I knew him well, and I knew he was telling the truth. And he came up to me and he kept coming up to me, and I kept calling medical, and I kept calling medical. And I kept asking him to see him, and I called the captain, and nobody would see him. Nobody would get him into medical. As the day progressed, you could see he was wearing, and I could see it well. I had the next day off. I didn't get him into medical when my shift ended. I came in on the following day, and he was in the hospital with sepsis and nearly died. He did live. So when we talk about toothaches, Emmanuel's situation reminds me of that very thing right here in Leavenworth. So if you think we won't have death in here, we'll have more Dylan Reeds. Dylan Reed laid on that cold floor. He laid on that floor while we did CPR. Nobody held Dylan's hand. 29 years old. Nobody cared, right? He was a son, a brother. He was family to someone. He was a good kid. I knew him well. I carry guilt with me today because I couldn't get that CPR, nor could my team. And let me say, my team wanted him to live too. We're humans in there doing a job because I needed a job. Bottom line is, I need to feed my family, and I carry guilt for that. But I will say that you folks being here and moving your feet, this is what it's about. I think about all those in the past that have fought for just simple rights to go to a school that all the other kids are going to, or to marry a person of the opposite color, like the Loves in Virginia. Or I think about the first gay couple that got the license in 1971 out of Minnesota, and what courage it took for them to stand up at a time when it wasn't popular to stand up. And you guys are all standing up tonight when it ain't popular to stand up sometimes. So what courage to you guys, and thank you. I also want to say I brought my friend with me tonight. Back there, I brought Donald with me. Donald's here tonight to thank CoreCivic for all the money they gave him. How is he thanking them? He's giving them this no-bid contract.
That ain't right.
So think about this. our federal tax dollars pays CoreCivic, basically. CoreCivic then takes part of our federal tax dollars and gives it to Donald Trump. That's your money. That's your money. I don't like it. And I will tell you this too. I will say this, and I don't give Donald or the Department of Homeland Security props, but they must did one hell of a job, because obviously they've caught all the brown murderers, rapists, sexual pedophiles, and drug dealers, because we know that 73% of the people being housed in ICE right now have no criminal background, have no criminal history. So they caught them all. What are they going to do? They're going to snag up people like Gabby and put her down in Texas, 14 years old. I got a letter tonight I'll present to the commission with. Gabby wrote a letter, it was published. I want every one of you to think back to when you was 14 years old. And what would it be like to be housed in a detention center? So once we get all the brown kids, we've already got the murderers and the rapists, the brown ones, right? That's what Donald said. Who's next? The LGBTQ community? The women to make a choice for their health care? Are we going to take them and house them? I just want to know who's next, because with the hate, they will always be hating and after somebody that ain't like us. I want to thank you guys for being here. You guys give me inspiration. Fran, thank you. I also want to say something about Fran's story. I ain't never really talked publicly about this, but I'm gonna, because Fran had so much courage. I grew up kind of poor. I didn't have a lot of clothes, and I was always embarrassed to go to school. And when I had children, I've been married for almost 40 years now, I wanted to make sure that I could provide clothes for them. So one day I accidentally stumbled onto this white-collar crime. First, it was like $50, and I thought, man, somebody's got to know. Somebody's got to know. Nobody knew. So I said, well, let me get $100. The $100 turned into tens of thousands of dollars over a several-year period. When it came down, it came to the end, I had the money in a cereal box in the refrigerator, in the cabinet, to buy the best attorneys you could buy in this metropolitan area, and I hired them. Two things: I'm a white male, and I had a lot of money. So you know what? In 2015, I passed the U.S. Marshals federal background check and went to work at CoreCivic. So you couldn't find anything on me now if you tried. I'm just being brutally honest, right? But Fran suffered. Why did Fran suffer? Because she's a black woman.
Well,
It just, I call it like it is. So thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
all right.
All right, next we've got Suzanne Sievers, a Fort Leavenworth resident, a military spouse, and an emergency room nurse who is opposed to CoreCivic's detention center just like us.
Hi. My name's Susanna, she said. Most importantly, though, those are a lot of cool accolades. But I'm a member of this community, and I'm proud to be a member of this community.
All right.
The microphone, is that better? I can squat. Okay. I have a couple legal things, because I prepared all these statements for the city commission because that's all they seem to care about. But more importantly, I want to talk about first that the city is pretending that morality here is not a part of this decision, and that is very upsetting to me. The city commission and staff cannot hide behind their excuses of fiscal responsibility. They cannot pretend that allowing the stain of a company, I wanted to say something else, but there are children here. If they allow them to operate here, they will not financially harm the city. Money may be used as a weapon here by CoreCivic, but history shows us that battles are won by the quiet and the brave.
All right.
Not only have many of us given legal justification, and I'll go into that in a second, for a no permit, but I find it disgraceful that they are pretending that the greater actions of ICE and DHS don't matter here. We have all been witness to the deaths of 2 U.S. citizens. There have been at least 10 other deaths in ICE custody in 2025 alone that we know of. The treatment of human beings in these facilities rhymes with the treatment we saw in Nazi concentration camps, humans in Japanese internment camps, humans in slavery. I could go on.
Right.
We are here because we demand that these 5 commissioners stand up for humanity and find their moral courage. There is no oversight on evil that is worth the cost. This community has demonstrated it will back a no vote. I also think there has been a significant lapse in discussion regarding the impact on health and public safety from the City Commission. This facility will place a significant stress on current medical resources in our area. CoreCivic claims they have medical services in place, but in the same sentence, they admitted they have not yet entered into any agreements with the hospitals in the area, or specifically the one. I don't know if it's just willful ignorance on their part, but he kept saying hospitals as I just flubbed there. But there's only one here in town. The other one was shut down in 2020. Speaking candidly, I don't trust CoreCivic to care very much when they're paid per person. They've already demonstrated they don't care if a person is alive or dead. They waited 6 days to report a death, much less if that person is in good health. And if they do, let's say we can possibly pretend to give them the benefit of the doubt. These detainees needing any urgent care such as x-ray, CT scan, a dentist, lab work will be heading to the emergency room. Can the hospital here truly handle the influx like that? Think about how it will impact our ability to respond to other emergencies of the community such as strokes, heart attack, broken bones. I could go on. And additionally, the completely justified, in my opinion, public response has the potential to cause even more strain on the system. We have all seen how the militarized force of ICE, Customs and Border Patrol, etc., treats citizens exercising their rights in the Constitution. Pepper spray, less lethal bullets, and unfortunately, very real guns. I'm very concerned about our system's ability to handle this, again, with both us and detainees, who are also human beings deserving of care. Again, beaten, abused, pepper sprays. We see the videos coming out of Minneapolis. We are next. They plan to pocket their profits as a, what could CoreCivic possibly do to mitigate this? They have no interest in that. They're going to hide away in Tennessee and leave our town. And if passed, the city will also be complicit in the violence of this administration. I am also deeply concerned about the impact this facility will have on the community and reputation here in Leavenworth. I'm proud to be a mom. I'm proud to be a military spouse. Both groups have nothing but great things to say about living here. I was so excited to move here. I think that this will significantly tarnish the reputation of this town. I can only speak for myself, but I can assure you that I am seeing a significant amount of fear and concern coming from Facebook groups, spouses, conversations with friends that land on all sides of the political spectrum. Also, as evidenced by the incredible organization here, it is clear we do not want CoreCivic and ICE here. That's right. Families don't want to move to an area that is overrun with ICE agents and masks and parking lot arrests. I don't want to spend time in a park when grown men in masks and technical gear are arresting a family for daring to exist outside their home. Despite CoreCivic insisting that all persons are awarded due process in the last meeting, which was a joke, we know that this isn't the case. A federal judge in I believe it was Minneapolis, but I know it was Minnesota for sure, agreed that ICE operates by detaining first and finding authority later. That will trickle down to every single person here.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Again, I believe our community has demonstrated it will back the City Commission if they vote no. No to ICE in Leavenworth, no on the SUP, and no to CoreCivic.
All right.
Thank you, Suzanne. Next, we've got Carla Juarez, the Executive Director of Advocates for Immigrant Rights and Reconciliation. So.
All right.
I'm too tall for this. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for being here. Tonight, we will find out if the City Commission sides with the people. We will find out if government really is for the people or it's for big money. Regardless of what happens tonight, I want to acknowledge the tons of opportunities for leadership that we have had over this campaign AIR has been involved in this issue since 2023. So we've been able to stop this for 3 whole years. For 3 years, we have prevented our immigrant community, my immigrant community, from being detained for just simple as lacking a social security number. Woo! Tonight, we will find out, like I said, we will find out if government stands with the people or stands with big money. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the true solidarity that we have received these entire 3 years. I don't take that word lightly. Solidarity in action is what you all have shown and proved to the entire immigrant community across the state of Kansas and Missouri and Nebraska. This is not just gonna impact Kansas.
That's right.
So if you don't mind chanting with me, so the commissioners inside can hear you loud and clear. Eyes out 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Eyes out! Eyes out! Eyes out!
Thank you.
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
the people want to know
the people want to know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them,
So we tell them
we are the people,
we are the people,
the mighty, mighty people,
the mighty, mighty people,
fighting for justice,
fighting for
and
justice,
freedom for all.
freedom for all.
All right, in a minute, we will be heading inside to the commission meeting. And just right now, standing once again in front of the Statue of Liberty, I want to thank each and every one of you again. This commission deserves to see how the people will show up for each other, will show up for our immigrant neighbors. No matter what happens next, we will not stop fighting for each other. This commission has the power to shut down this facility and handle the pushback. Private prison systems do not keep communities safer. An oversight committee does not guarantee accountability.
That's right.
The answer that protects our community here in Leavenworth and Kansas and beyond is to vote no. We demand that Leavenworth City Commission has the bravery to stand against CoreCivic today.
All right.
So right before we go in there, we're going to chant one last time. So say it loud, say it clear.
Immigrants, say it clear.
CoreCivic is not welcome here.
CoreCivic is not welcome here.
Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We will never welcome ICE.
We will never welcome ICE.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Say it loud, say it clear.
CoreCivic is not welcome here.
CoreCivic is not welcome here.
Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We will never welcome ICE.
We will never welcome ICE.
All right, who's ready to stand for justice? Let's go inside.
Ice out, 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 ice out.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. I'm trying to get over here so I'm not smoking in people's faces.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Just yours, I guess.
Well, I'm downwind, so it works out.
There you go.
I suppose if you puff real hard, you know.
Right. Can you hold this for 2 seconds? Just aimed it anywhere. Just can get the wind contained.
Fair enough. How you been?
Good. We are definitely got under the skin of the cops at Red City because we went and did a protested again on Sunday. They came and were like, I try to ID people and like for no reason.
Where's Sarah?
I don't know. I left her over there to go and film the speeches, so she may be heading in with Iris. I think she was with Christina and Iris.
Ducking me for how many weeks?
Gotta love the double speak from the chief there in terms of the.
Well, I haven't gotten the reports back yet either. I granted I requested them late Friday, like after I got in touch with the person who filed the one from Perkins, and I want to have that information. I'm still waiting for him to get back to me about the call that was put out on me, and then that call, see if there was a difference in how they handled it.
It's like, see, the go-to in situations like that is to drag the feet and effectively exhaust you.
Yeah.
So.
He don't know who I am. I'll FOIA his ass if I have to.
Right. There's that point where it's like, okay, cool, you decided to try to drag this out. I'm going to embrace my inner petty person.
Yeah.
And we're just going to fight forever over this. This is my thing now.
Yeah.
This is my hill.
This is my new hill to die on, yes.
It's like, that's all you've done. I have lots of hills to die on, but this one today is it.
Yeah. I have a number to speak. I wonder if I should head over there or not. I have like 53, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get in.
It's like, yeah, I wasn't able to sign up in advance. I wrote up a speech.
Well, you had to get here at 5. They opened the doors to like go in and like sign up to speak.
Oh, you have to sign up to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to do that because I had work until 4:30.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just going to be.
And they're not letting. It's not standing room. You have to have a seat to be there. I think they gave out more numbers than there are seats.
They're real invested in their concentration camp.
Yeah. Who's talking now?
I'm still surprised that all I said was nice sign to the guy, and he was like, here, have it.
To that?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you know.
He must like. I mean, it looks like he probably made 3 or 4 out of them.
Right?
You got room in your car to get that home?
Yes, I do have room in my car to get it home, but I was thinking,
yeah, right?
It's like,
he was just probably tired of carrying it.
oh, cool, you're volunteering? Sweet. I assumed I would see him again as he came back with the other shield.
Yeah. Sarah's here with the Persisters. They were going to sing, but I don't know if they're still doing it.
I wonder, did it need to be the person like to sign up, like, or could it have been somebody else signing somebody up?
They didn't. I mean, I just gave them a name and where I'm from.
Okay. Because I wonder if we couldn't have, like, you know, done the old rotating mustache thing for the people who couldn't show up exactly.
Right.
It's like,
Well, if you want to be Aaron.
there can only one be.
There can be only one.
Yeah. And I don't want to Highlander this. You might win.
Right? I have the power of the camera.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk around and film people mulling about.
we've had trouble communicating on the mark.
It's all the way down that way.
Excuse me.
The cameras are okay. The mics are
I didn't see it. No, he came up this morning. Yes, we did.
That was always how I knew she was there.
Last time.
So I'm down.
Not everybody.
No.
Join us here in time. Oh, it's okay to change your mind. Show us courage. If you are one of it's okay to change your mind. Then you can join us here anytime.
Now because they're running out of space, so no more seats. So maybe they will let you stand. So if you're trying to get inside now, would be your best bet to try to get in.
You can't get in. It's over. You can't get in.
It's already full.
They're not letting people in. I don't think so. That's what the sheriff said anyway. No standing room only. Too dangerous.
Do you want to do We Shall Not Be Moved? Or do we know We Shall Overcome? Who knows what? I got some space. Oh, you got one. Good. Okay. Okay.
Okay, well, they were saying they wanted it.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. I do believe that we shall overcome someday.
There they are.
We'll abolish us someday. Oh,
Take some water.
that we'll abolish us someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall walk in peace.
I'm gonna do another one, or I have a. Which one did I do? Oh, ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Okay.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. No, turn me around. No, turn me around. Immigrants are welcome here. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. 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 No fear. Immigrants are welcome. Stand up like that! Immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that! Immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that! Immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that!
How's it going, Aaron?
Good. You know. What?
Guess what count we got?
400.
Nah, 371, 50 indoors. So.
Oh, nice.
Well, I mean, that's all together.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. So, one logistical issue that we're going to be figuring out in the next few moments. Who here right now out here is still signed up to comment? Have signed up to comment that you're out here. So, we currently have a problem. The entire city hall has been set to capacity and they're now limiting people getting in, right? So now we're currently in the process of figuring out how we might get a runner going to inform when maybe someone's name has been called. In general, if you have signed up to comment, I cannot emphasize this enough, you probably should unfortunately just be hanging out at the entrance on the other side. It's a big bummer, but I'm not in control of that. I think, yeah, so we're trying to figure that out right now. I'll call it. Dab, you have the situation. What? We could easily all go over there. We have a yard. Over there, there's not so much room.
24 jobs in education, no more mass incarceration.
The lady that came with us did. Nero, I can't say her name.
Maria?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Not for mass incarceration. 24 jobs in
She's number 65.
mass incarceration.
They definitely handed out more of these and there were seats in there.
94 jobs in education. Not for mass incarceration. 94 jobs in education. Not for mass incarceration. 94 jobs in education. Not for mass incarceration.
Love, not hate, no ice in our state.
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 Who?
Elizabeth? I haven't seen her out here, so I assume she is.
Yeah, I haven't seen her, sorry.
I think Iris went in too.
I've seen Sarah, I've seen you, I've seen several other people from Lawrence.
Yeah.
Meryl's here.
Yeah, I saw Meryl. Mike Harold's here. There's a good chunk from Lawrence.
All right. Thank you, ladies. You're welcome.
The people united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Are you gonna go stand over there? I've got time too.
They won't even start till 6:15.
Yeah, we're gonna do some other budget line item.
Yeah,
And,
so unless they're like 1, 2.
well, another, they said the first person was going to give a longer speech, but then the CoreCivic people are probably up there early, and are probably going to try to fill the time. And so they're going to use their full 3 minutes, and if there's 5 of them, they're going to take a quarter of the time.
And that cop said that they were going to split and stop in an hour.
Ice, Off our streets. ICE fights violence. We want peace. We want ICE off our streets. ICE wants violence. We want peace. We want ICE off our streets. ICE wants violence. We want peace. We want ICE off our streets.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what unity looks like. This is what unity looks like. Yeah.
And yes, we have it's a full
Biggie, biggie. We gon' make your life shitty. We gon' make your life shitty.
We might have to add that to our list of ones on Sunday.
Right.
When the or at the church.
Yeah, right.
It's not that. Not far from. Wait, where are you coming from?
We got one of those.
Yeah, it's 45.
We got two now, but one's I'm going to give to somebody, but I'm thinking about coming to our car.
Oh,
He
that's
has, like, a
atmosphere
major
around?
one himself.
Oh, really?
It's way down.
Yeah, it's like whole
And
steel
I
drum.
think he'll just freaking love that.
Yeah.
You know? He gives them away.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I just get old drums and put some.
I know. Isn't that
Yeah, Mike Harold.
Or 3 out of the sides and then 1 out of the top and bottom. I haven't even pulled out the little ones yet.
Like a little.
He's got a big can opener.
Easier to carry the picture.
Picture of the person that made it, though.
People united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Do you know if there's any sort of temperature check on them and like which way they're leaning?
I know they voted to advance it last time, but they said basically like their hands were tied. Like they were, because the election last year, I think it was 2 or 3 people that the anti-CoreCivic people had championed to get elected. And then they voted to go ahead and
Go up there and comment.
But they I think the sentiment was we can't help it, our hands are tied legally. They've checked all the boxes. And so we have to say yes at this point.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think it went from like we've got it in the back to like.
All right, repeat after me. Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportation.
Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportation. Up with immigration.
Incarceration.
Down with incarceration. Up with immigration.
Incarceration.
Down with incarceration.
Sorry, I love incarceration. Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportation.
Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportation.
Up with liberation.
Up Down, down with deportation. Up with liberation. Down, down with deportation.
All right, let's see who was here last time. What do we want?
Yes.
We want to abolish ICE, y'all. We want them gone from history and from our country entirely. So what do we want?
ICE. Now. Abolish ICE. Now. Abolish ICE. Now. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Abolish ICE. Now. Abolish ICE. Now. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Abolish ICE. Now. Abolish ICE. Now. Abolish ICE. Now. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Okay, my voice is getting a little tired. Can I pass it to someone? Anyone got a good one? Okay, hand it over to me.
Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud. CoreCivic can go to hell. Say it loud and say it well. CoreCivic can go to hell. Say it loud and say it well. CoreCivic can go to hell. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud and say it well. CoreCivic can go to hell. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud and say it well. CoreCivic can go to hell. CoreCivic can go to hell.
Anyone else got any chance if they want to lead?
KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no 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 KKK, no fascist USA. They're probably announcing it to people back there.
Yeah. It's okay, you don't have to.
I don't
Oh,
know.
if you want, you can.
ICE! ICE!
I-C-E.
How do you spell Nazi?
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 I-C-E.
How do you spell Nazi? I-C-E. How do you spell Nazi? I-C-E. How do you spell Nazi?
I-C-E.
Know your left, know your right. There's no room for ICE. Know your left,
Know your right. For ICE. Know your left. Know your right. There's no room for ICE.
know your left, know your right.
There's no room for ICE.
You gotta give him a job.
I was given a job when I was here at water. Would you like community defense training?
There's no room for ICE.
He's ready, look.
I just know where to find the information.
We need some new ones because we always do the same thing.
We need to do it the high schoolers did with like the round
The high
robin.
schoolers did a good job. I was so proud of them.
We want peace. Keep ICE off our streets. They want violence. We want peace. Keep ICE off our streets. They want violence. We want peace. Keep ICE off our streets. They want violence. We want peace. Keep ICE off our streets. Keep ICE off our streets. So how long do you think I should give the chief to get back to me and email us about them showing up at my house?
Get what?
I emailed them on Friday. So I was hoping like expedient earliest would be today.
Right. I wish I had freaking had it all on camera because they had no right to ask me for it.
Well, I'm gonna
I
bring
know
it.
they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't.
You didn't do anything wrong. You have to have you have to believe that they had committed
Articulable.
a crime.
Yeah.
And he's not.
Reasonable and articulable suspicion
Thank
of
you.
him committing.
I couldn't say all that, so I was just like, I lashed out because I.
Well,
So just
that's why I think we should get training.
right. Well, I'm not gonna be able to say it right anyway. Good training.
Well, we can role play it so he just becomes programmed in. Yeah.
I'm right.
I wish I'd have been there. I would have told him to fuck off.
I wish you would have too. I was like, damn it, he wasn't hearing up here.
Christina said they let people in the 20s.
Up till 20. Okay.
In the
Oh, in
20s.
the 20s. Yeah, okay. So we got a ways to go.
So midnight or so.
Yeah.
No, they're only getting let an hour. So.
Is that all they're doing?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, is she okay?
I'm taking out the friendlies.
Lordy, she's gonna be bruised. Poor thing. Yeah.
Oh no.
That's gonna hurt. She's gonna wake up with a bruise. This poor girl. Damn, she's tough. We need her back here on our
I can't hear anything he's saying.
Every generation must decide what kind of nation they want to be. Do we respond to fear, with division, or with courage? With courage and compassion, do we treat human dignity as negotiable or as fundamental? The answer will not come from one politician, but one protest, or when it will come from millions of people who believe that democracy means participation, accountability, and respect for human rights. So let our voices today stand for something simple, but powerful. That justice matters, that dignity matters, and that values written in our founding documents belong to everyone. We will keep speaking, we'll keep organizing, we will keep holding our leaders accountable peacefully, lawfully, and courageously, because that is what democracy demands. Like it says in the Constitution, I don't know if I the Constitution, the Bill, it was to limit the government, federal government's powers, not the people's. Let it be known to everyone about that. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights are to limit the federal government's powers, not the people. But Trump thinks but the billionaires and Trump think that it is to limit our powers to rise up and speak against it. They think that, and they think allowing the ICE and the immigration enforcement and customs enforcement, basically the U.S. version of the Gestapo, we can call it, they are treating people very poorly, etc. Like good friend Joe said in his testimony, my father used to work in my dad used to work in the CoreCivic prison before it was about to be turned into an ICE detention facility. They treated him very poorly, etc. And he decided to quit his job because every time when he reported it, they did not do anything about it. And that is all I have to say. Everyone, I wish you all an amazing good night, and God bless you all.
Good job, man.
All right, let's try to do one. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the
People are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. Are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed. We the people are opposed. Keep the jail closed.
We the people are opposed.
Keep the jail closed.
We the people are opposed.
Keep the jail closed. Where'd Sarah go? She go around back? Oh, she's still handing stuff out. I see her now. She's still handing stuff out. There she is.
Go ahead and get over it. I'll say that again. If you signed up to speak and you are in the 20s as a speaker, public comment, I'm asking you right now, please, to walk over and get ready.
Perfect. Thank you. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. 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 Immigrants are welcome here.
Okay, we're all here because we hate ICE. We hate seeing our neighbors thrown in cages without cause. So obviously this world is fucked up in a million other ways, right? And in some those people are going to stop saying no things, and eventually we're going to have to start saying yes. We're going to have to start articulating what we want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the thing is that the people who are here today, we have the power to plant the seed of a vision of a future that we want. And if people here today don't do that, then that future will never come into existence. So it's up to us now, even when things are dark, to imagine what type of future we are trying to build and choose the direction that we're trying to go into so we know what we're fighting for and how to keep fighting. Can you make some noise if that's resonating? Okay, yeah, talk is cheap, but I think we should try this right now. So I want everyone here to find someone that you've never talked to before, ideally that you've never even seen before, and I want you to just take a minute to share what your vision of the future is like. If you had a magic wand that you could wave over our society, what would you change? What would it look like? How would your life be different? Find a new friend. It has to be someone new. That's the only way that we build power. Find
No
someone
one's
new
going to
and
want to
start
speak to
sharing.
me.
I want to give you all the
to stay in power. They're
Come on.
Okay, keep talking. The speakers 20 to 30. That's it. Speakers 20 to 30. Again, I'm just going to keep saying this. Speakers 20 to 30. 60 minutes time.
3 times. I am very curious about what y'all discussed with your new friend. So somebody raise your hands and put your new friend on the spot and tell us what you're. Before you start, if he says something that you also is your vision or that you want to add to your vision, make some noise so we can see where our alignments are, okay? This is another form of democracy. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, thank you all. I'm so proud of you all. I started with nihilism. I'm feeling pretty nihilistic. I just want peace in the sense of like peace, just like let it all kind of just live and let live, you know. But then we were talking, I was reading last night, and it's actually a story. When I moved here from I'm from New York. I was born in the Bronx. Yeah, New York. To Cuban, my mother's a Cuban immigrant, so now if we go to war with Cuba, right, thinking about like our Japanese past, right, do I gotta worry about? Anyway, you never know, I guess, with these guys. Well, my dad, his family was like not even daughters, colonial dames of America. They're the people that arrived before the daughters of the revolution. It's like a very shishi, like old vested American tradition of elitism and sort of gentry. I think their family were Fletchers of Indiana, who like founded the bank there. You know, of course, when I moved here, the first family I got to get together with were the Kempers of like, so yeah, you live in different worlds from the Bronx. Anyway, I moved here with my family. I read my book to my daughter, not my book, but Ingalls Wilder's books to my daughter, thinking, well, this is great. We're moving from the east, like they went from Boston to Wisconsin to the prairie. We moved to the prairie, and sure enough, you get through, and when Rose takes over for Laura, all of a sudden, Pa is dressed up in blackface and doing a minstrel show. And you're going to say, well, how is this relevant to what this guy is up here rambling on about? Well, as it turns out, Make America Great Again was from a minstrel show. There was a character, Zip, and this went on until the 1970s. They like to make us believe that this nonsense stopped around the turn of the century, like 1900. But no, like through the 50s, it really wasn't until the civil rights movement that we saw the use of blackface and these minstrel shows come to an end. And it took a lot of courage for people like you who are here today to stand up and work together to really fight against this. And in fact, like some leaders who I really admire, like FDR, who founded the New Deal and started Social Security and started a lot of programs to get us out of some really tough times. I mean, the Great Depression, and then leading us in a way where we could fight Nazism and fascism and defeat it in Europe. He was a massive fan of minstrel shows. So it goes to show you, people are complicated. It's nuanced. Well, anyway, this character Zip, who was played by a white actor with blackface on, as horrific as that sounds, would talk about making America great again. And the point of the story was basically that a black man who would get elected to the presidency, sound familiar? And that when he got the power as a black man would take everybody's guns away. And so we needed to be careful about this and the rise of freed men, slaves, so forth, who were newly freed, and that if we weren't careful, the worst would happen. They would take our guns away and they would seize our nation from us. And so we needed to make America great again by dealing with this problem, by making sure that we had a prison industrial complex, that we incarcerated people, that we had organizations like CoreCivic that we could work with to suppress the rights of the people and to make sure that anybody who would stand up and point to what was really going on felt truly scared and fearful. And so I am so proud of you all for being here. It takes a lot of courage to get up here. I, as somebody who has a family and has a career and so forth, and all that reflected in the willingness to speak these truths and hopefully share something with y'all that maybe you didn't know. And yeah, there's so much more, but thank you for giving me just a few minutes to speak. I hope that we can all find peace. Spring is here. There is beauty. There are flowers. There are butterflies out. There are ladybugs. There are beautiful things everywhere. Like, find it. Look around. Look at each other. You're all beautiful people. And thank you.
Well, does anyone else want to share about their vision? That was history lesson required unless you really want to. Yeah, go ahead.
Yo. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, so, couple thoughts here. So, obviously we're all here because we're trying to stop this ICE detention center being built in Leavenworth. I want to broaden the vision a little bit. So, we're here fighting CoreCivic. Larger than CoreCivic, we've got the police departments, right? They're working together here. We've got the vast apparatus of imperialist wars everywhere. This is, as long as we have imperialism, as long as we have capitalism, we're going to continue to have things like this. It's not coincidence that I feel so it's not.
I just got a text from Sarah.
That's good. Where'd you get it? It's here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hi. Hi. Thanks for the notice. It's funny, in the past couple weeks I haven't gotten as many hate comments on my live streams.
Wait, 40 to 50? Did I tell you 30 to 40?
Yeah.
Oh, my
It's
math
okay.
is good.
We won't hold it
I
against
was like,
you.
oh my god, we're next.
I wonder how much more time they've got on it. That's a Lawrence sign.
Yeah, that's Mason. I rode up here with Mason last time.
Oh, nice.
Well, and Erica and Mason.
It's weird. As I was walking over here, I overheard one of the cops saying, "I accidentally got my face on camera. Didn't mean to." Like, why are you trying to hide? You're a police officer. I didn't have feelings.
You rescue it from the store. What are you talking about, Marissa? She's supposed to come pick up a shirt from my house today, and she never showed up. She's like, I forgot to pick it up. Will you rescue it from the store? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I am the store. Do we know what time they started taking public comment?
5.
No.
They had another agenda item beforehand.
It was like 6:10 probably.
Okay.
We still have the game. I'm like terrified I'm going to lose.
I know. I keep like putting it like I'm like back pocket.
I'm like ready to like eat it or something. No, don't do that.
Gotta white people, girl. White people gotta white people.
Everyone's listening to it live.
It's open.
You did great. You had it. You did. You have the picture. Great.
Excuse me. You did it!
Yay! I can go sleep.
Yeah. Would you be opposed to stopping and getting food on our way home? If we could get a hold of even in between, just doing their group school. I know they're planning on doing signs somewhere. Maybe we should check in with her after.
Steve, Molly, and Steve.
Yeah, they probably would. Do her little sign thing. Definitely tell who has faster internet.
Yeah, you can like hear that.
Delay.
Yeah,
I had so much to say.
I had like 31 people watching at one point, where it like spiked to 31, and then next time it updated and went down to like 10. I have like 88 subscribers, so it's not like I expect.
You know,
a lot.
30 out of 88.
Well, it's not even. I think so. If people are just like going through shorts, this will show up too. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're like, what the?
Someone was arrested.
Can you tell? Oh, yeah. Just stop kicking people behind the scenes.
I guess somebody else fucked Dice and they arrested him.
Is that what happened?
That's what she just said in the group. Did you see him like card? Did you see him card him off or anything? Maybe that's what that lady was like.
There was a bunch of kerfuffle over here that I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, okay. I must have missed it.
What am I, 80? I said kerfuffle.
Absolutely. Little German one. Like my grandma is from Minnesota originally, and so I've got a little bit of that vernacular. Like my family's mostly from Germany, like heritage-wise.
I still love this lady from North Dakota used to come into my work and she would say, "Oh, lost my rabbit."
Yeah.
She forgot what she was saying. It was the cutest thing. She was like, "Oh, lost my rabbit."
So many lesbians. I know. I'm like, it's like, I don't care about your lesbian. I think you need to take a swap. Take a swap. Because there were 60. We got the same amount of speakers in an hour. I can drive across. Stop talking!
There was somebody that drove by and was like yelling, "Thank you for being like respectful." Like, what do you expect? You listen to the news, it looks like Fox saying that we're violent.
It was so bad. I walked out for my speech and I was like, oh!
So I think we have to contact this one. I assume the moment he gets his phone to make sure. Yeah, so if you see her looking up. So, yeah, thank you.
They're just now on 22. We're not saying.
If they let me in that door, I'm gonna pee.
I know, I'm like, yeah, that too. Like, you know, at the minimum, I'm gonna go pee. This is very interesting footage of the door. But maybe if somebody else gets pulled out, I can go film the police. So.
Christy.
Yay, Christy.
I'm right here, Christy.
We know.
Thank you.
Vote no. Say vote no. Good job, Christy.
I'm gonna go see if I can meet this Amy person face to face because it's gonna be a while. I don't even know if we're gonna get in to say anything, but I'm just gonna
I'll
go.
text you if they let us in.
Okay, because they still have the 30s, 40s, 40s.
I think, yeah.
They let 30s.
I think didn't they let 40 to 50 in?
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, because I texted you 30 to 40, thinking we were next, and then they said 40 to 50, and I said my math is good.
Okay, whatever.
They might let us. I think you're right, though. If they're really going to
Because
stop
they've got
after
like
an
19
hour,
minutes left, according to.
and they're only Yeah.
I'm gonna just go check and
Okay.
see, and then I'll be back.
Okay. I'll text you.
Wait, are you Amy? Oh, hey, I'm Aaron. Nice to meet you. I was just telling her. I was like, I'm gonna go find her. Like, and then I turned around and you were right here. So we may be able to get enough people to go do the lighted signs thing.
Okay.
If you're still planning on doing that. Yeah. So Sarah and I can definitely do it, and then I think Molly and her husband could do it.
We would just have to be secret and announce the Saturday arrest.
You know. Oh, I thought you were gonna do it after somewhere.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's still in Leavenworth, which means people still going to be on edge.
Oh. We can get in and out. As long as we're not breaking any laws, I think that's.
I highly, yeah.
I'm the
I
kind that
think-
talks back at the cops too. So.
As long as everyone knows. I assume they'll see it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get in because we're in the 50s and they're just now in
Yeah,
mid 20s. Yeah. Are they voting immediately after public comment?
They seem to. The guy out there seemed to think that we were going to find out tonight. So
Yeah.
I don't know what else is on
At
the
least that's what the little slip I got says.
Oh, you got it.
There's a vote to approve the special use permit. There will be an audience walkout at the lobby for a press conference led by AIRR. Please join us. Location, City Hall overflow lobby area. But if they're not going to let people in.
Made. Celebratory press conference. If the vote is postponed to a future meeting. Huh.
Which means we may be back up here. I'm 54. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm 53.
Thank you.
You're right.
Just past the office or further down?
So the second one past the
Okay.
office.
You just hold that
Mhm.
ready with it.
When I first moved here, I found one of the cases of job check, certificate, and some hours. If you ran for citizen's permit, I imagine the city will start to taste like money, like blood. And everyone who ran for their notice, I have to move behind the right. Thank you.
There is a gun, it's right here, but yeah, there's a restroom. Just finished keeping this.
Your turn.
Where the restrooms are, they will let you know where they are. I'm sorry. I know there's some on the walls, but I can't. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Numbers we have, for the Leavenworth, I think they might be in the 30s still, aren't they? So let's get in line by number, okay? So, anybody 48 number?
I'm 53.
This is a 48.
She said they're 50. I think she's 54.
So there's like.
She signed up right behind me. We came together.
Okay, so, you guys might be in, we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead.
Do you know what time the actual public comment started?
6:15, I think, give or take. It's, the mayor will call it, I think, so.
It's gonna be close.
No, I'll look.
Can I? It's like I used to have this meeting. I'm inside Eagle Beach.
So do you know what the numbers? I didn't see that they were done the first time.
They've been collecting them. I maybe ask her. Try and zoom in on this. I'm fucked up. This is super exciting for anyone watching. Yeah, exactly. I was pulling with our B&B to request it today last night. I was waiting to clean it in when she notified us. And I had one person online be like, or maybe it was in person, I don't remember which way it was. She was like, yeah, they kill them because of lies. And the clapback was, what do you mean they're going to tell me about it? They're beating the cats and their dogs. I'm just going to say my first name and city.
I have something very brief I'm going to say, but because of my anxiety, I have it written down. Because otherwise, I will not get it out.
We might get a chance. It's at 38. We're at 7:07. Maybe not.
said she was 80 something.
That makes sense. So what if if I make it up, I'm number 55, and I know they were well over 80.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know. I don't know if I know her. I don't know if that helps to see who it is.
You know Lana, she's always downtown in the folding chair. I can't tell. She was just a ball couple. I used to see her with it.
Yeah. Yeah.